Hello everyone, Pyramid Intell. So this Pyramid Intell, I want to share with you something that I think could be one of the biggest tools that will help you moving forward, not only right now, but perhaps for the rest of your life. It certainly has been the most profound tool that I received, and I'm continuing to use it in the current time and with unbelievable results. So, and it's the surrender polarity. And this is not the first video I've made regarding it, but that's what I'm supposed to be talking about right now. So, I channel information. Sometimes it could be considered rather ordinary or mundane information, or practical, or not even particularly original, but that's what I get at that moment. But this one was really profound. It was when I received it, and it becomes even more so as I have experience with it, and that is surrender polarity. When this idea originally came to me, I had been working so hard day and night, and I really wasn't able to get to the next level, and I couldn't understand why. And I was feeling just really exhausted, pondering this, and I'm driving down the road when I have so many of my epiphanies. It came through in the most profound way, and it was the surrender polarity, giving it up to God, pushing with everything that you have, and when you can't do anything else, you just like wash your hands of it and you stop. It all came through all at once in a non-linear way. That's how my indication that it's coming from a higher source, as well as the succinctness with which the message comes through. And I had to pull over and cry because it was so profound. And it's something that I had not been doing at all. And I realized that's exactly what I've been doing wrong. So with that in mind, I became very excited. I came home and I started working. And I remember doing everything in that exact moment, but I worked and I stayed up very late that night. And when I went to sleep, I got up in the morning, I came back, and I had stacks of papers, work that I had done all over my desk, where before I had had a block, and it was amazing. And so that was my first experience with it. And not only is it my biggest block, but I believe it's the biggest block of almost everyone in Western culture, because we are globally, we're polarized, and so our way of being is going to be polarized, and it seems that most people either operate in one polarity or the other regarding everything they do. So in the Western world, we certainly push, we do not take very much surrender time. And in some countries, they are more of the surrender polarity. They're sitting around meditating and, praying and doing much more passive things, and not so much of the action. And as I mentioned in the truth video, you have to bring the two together to really get the true divine spark. And it takes an equal balance. If you're imbalanced in any way, you're not really going to maximize your potential. So because of habits, even though I receive this information, I find myself not balancing to the best of my ability. Then I have to keep reminding myself of that. And usually it isn't in a balanced state of mind that I come to that conclusion. It's usually, like most people, to the point where this isn't working, I don't know what else to do, and I'm like, and I just stop. And I truly surrender, because there's nothing else I can do in that moment, not because of a moment of enlightenment. It's a moment of there's nothing else I can do. And in that moment, whether it's a relationship or a job or a work endeavor or anything that you're trying to work on or achieve, and you're feeling angst or any sort of negative pinching off of your emotions, and it's not free-flowing and feeling good, when you truly let go, and you can't fake it, logically weak, it has to be body, mind, and spirit. You have to really let go. You can't fake out energy. How many times have you been like, yeah, I get it logically, but you haven't really embraced it on every level, and so nothing happens. When you really get there and you're like, I really don't care. Every time that I've gotten there, and it's a surrendering of all attachment. That's what it looks like. Your attachment to people, places, and things. When you get to a point where you really just don't care, you're like, whatever, I'm willing to let everything go and be in the flow and see what happens, that kind of moment, that's when magic happens. Your whole environment will shift and rearrange itself, and you get new everything, new people, new places, and new opportunities. you can't help but do that because you just surrendered all the people, places, and things that you were attached to, right? It's your energy holding it all in place. That's why you're not getting anywhere. And the second you let go, you really are in control. This has happened to me so many times. And that's what this video is about, to let you know that it really works that way. And if you're stuck in any way, it's because you got suction cupped onto it. Pull off your suction and see where, if everything doesn't shift, I promise you it will. So that's the message for today. And you're being conditioned to attach to people, places, and things. You know, it's your emotions that get you attached to people, places, and things and can really jack you up. Free flow with it. That's why you just have to be conscious of that every moment of every day, that you're not suction cupped onto things that are not working for you. Let it free flow. Just let it free flow. Life will be so much easier. It will feel so much better. You'll have access to all of your energy flowing through, and you'll have a fluid movement in the field around you to move the energies and bring new opportunities, okay? So that's my thought for the day. I hope it helps. And remember, the number one thing that you can do wherever you are is to keep your frequency high. Follow your highest joy. Do not get overly connected to anything. Buddha said, attachment is the root of all suffering. That is the absolute truth. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about staying in the flow and not pinching off your life force. If you can keep your frequency high, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, everything will be free flowing around you to maximize your potential to change everything and move in the direction that you want, no matter where you are, no matter who you are, no matter what you're doing. That's how it works. It's a free flow of energy that everyone has access to. Big secret. No one has more access to anything. It doesn't matter where you are starting. Everyone has access to the same frequencies. Isn't that exciting? I love you very much. I hope you're having a great day. Bye.